Maybe a possible creep start there. It's our last round here of the Envy Motorcycles combined Classic, Post Classic, Senior and Junior all in together. Great start there from Matthew Eccleston. Eccleton. Great to see in 4th place is Dave Lewis out there on that little CBR 600, out there footing it with guys like Mark Hatton, who's on the FZR 1000, and he's doing a great job. He's started off back riding at some track days with Honda and stuff, and then he's come along to the Hamilton Club Rounds, and it's great to see him. He comes along and does all the events, and you can catch up with him down at Honda Hamilton, and it's good to see him getting such good results. But out in front at the moment is Matthew Eccleston. From SJ Clavel, Mark Hatton there, Dave Lewis in 4th place, John Louis in 5th, Kerry Chapman out there on that TZR 250, that's a highlight for me today, in 6th place, Christopher Lane out there in 7th on that beautiful GPZ, Nigel Lennox there in 8th, Stephen de Groot getting a bit of a bad start. He must have got a bit of a jump start penalty possibly down there in 9th, and Finn Webster in 10th. So the class starting to spread out a little bit, and Matthew Eccleston is making it his own class at the moment, and he's walking away from SJ Clavel and Mark Hatton in 3rd. And then it's scooting back to Dave Lewis. He's trying to keep in there on that little 600. He's got John Louis on the back of him, and then there's a bit of a dust up with the rest of them. And that TZR 250 is handling itself very well. Oh, and a beautiful pass on that GPZ 900 down to the last corner. Watch this Kawasaki blow it down the straight, and it does. But he'll fight back through the infield, make things spectacular for us all to watch. Making it look easy out in front is Matt Eccleston. He's doing some great lap times too, 1:15s on one of these things, and it's a great way to get into the sport if you're a little bit older and you've got something laying around in the shed like a GPZ or FZR, and just dust the thing off, come out and have a little ride again. Sitting there in 3rd place and trying to sort out a bit of championship points is Mark Hatton. And Dave Lewis is pushing real hard to try and stay in there with them, and he's on just a little 600 bike. Got John Louis on the back of him on a GSXR 1100, and he's going real well. And it's that beautiful GPZ 900 after that. Coming around with 3 laps to go, Matt Eccleston. SJ Clavel, Mark Hatton, Dave Lewis, and the 88 bike of John Louis there. GPZ there, and Finn Webster's on the move too, on that little VFR 400. Another little Honda Hamilton, so there's 2 of them out there in this class, and it's great to see. We've got some people that work for the wholesalers, W White Wholesale, which is one of our great sponsors. They sponsor our race series with Puteline Oil, Shoei and Bridgestone, so huge thanks to them, and a great turnout from their staff. They're they work in the industry and they love the sport that we do. Things tightening up there for Dave Lewis. He's got a tiger on his tail. Another huge thanks to to Hamilton Motorcycle Club and Ctas Live for bringing this all to you. The officials and everyone put on a great series, and the riders all appreciate it. It's a great warm-up. It's a great time of the year, and they listen to the riders, and they put on an affordable series for everyone to warm up, and it's great to see such good turnouts and top guys turning along. So thank you, Hamilton Motorcycle Club, and thank you, Ctas Live. Battle here coming, GPZ 900 on VFR 400. Nigel Lennox on there on the little ZXR 400 too, and a TZR in there, so with a little Ducati on the back of all of it. Beautiful flowing little ride there from Finn Webster, and he's trying to chase down that big GPZ 900, and that thing wouldn't be too nice to try and get around the corners, and they bunch up on some and then he blows them away down on the straights and stuff, but boy, it's good racing. Oh, and there's been a change there. Gene Louis has got Dave Lewis on the CBR. And we're getting a white flag, so it's going to be all on. This is Finn Webster's last chance to try and get Christopher Lane down on that GPZ 900. He's going to have to work very hard through the infield. It's a great thing about this little small track. It evens out the horsepower. Even though that big GPZ might blow it down the straights, now Finn's got the opportunity to use the lightweight, easy and good handling of that little VFR 400 and work to try and get onto the back end to give himself an opportunity to try and pip that position. Making things look easy, it's Matthew Eccleston, 3 from 3, and he is your NV Motorcycles combined classic, post-classic, senior and junior winner. Great ride there from SJ Clavel and Mark Hatton in 3rd. Gene Louis on 88 bike there in 4th, and great day for Dave Lewis, another one from Honda Hamilton. Fortunately, the GPZ has hung on to it with Christopher Lane. Great ride from Finn Webster, just gets it there on the VFR 400. Nigel Lennox there in 8th, Stephen de Groot in 9th, and Kerry Chapman and on that little TZR in 10th place.